Good day, everyone. Welcome to Profit Arena. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to set up your Tradingview like a pro. Remember, this channel was created with you in mind. I'm going to hold your hand all through your trading journey to ensure you become a profitable trader, and you'll be getting this mentorship for free. So don't go nowhere, all right? Without further ado, let's dive into the video. So the first thing you're going to do is to install the TradingView application on your phone, or you simply launch your browser and type TradingView. When you do that, you go ahead, create an account. When you're done creating an account, you're going to have this interface displayed before you, right? What you do next is to click on products. When you click on products, you're going to have these chart platforms displayed for you. Now, the TradingView platform is used for analysis, right? To analyze the financial market. Now, we have different types of financial instruments. We have the bonds, we have the stocks, we have the cryptocurrency, and we have the foreign exchange market, which is referred to as the forex, right? Now, whichever of this market you're interested in, you can do the analysis here, all right? Now, I know there are so many features on the screen, and it kind of looks overwhelming, but don't be scared. I'm going to take my time to explain each of these features to you so you can have a better understanding of the platform, all right? So we're going to start with identifying or locating the financial instrument you want to trade. So let's say you want to trade Bitcoin, that's cryptocurrency, or you want to trade GBP USD, that's Forex. You're going to go ahead and search for it, right? You click on this icon where Tesla is, you just simply click and type BTC, right? You type BTC USD, right? Then you're going to have Bitcoin here displayed for you. But if you do this, if you search for BTC this way, it means you will always search. Whenever you want to, go to BTC, you always have to search, right? And that can be exhausting sometimes. So why not just arrange? Why not just have BTC on your watch list? So whenever you want to, analyze BTC, you just go to BTC with just a click, right? Now, this is a watch list. This is my watch list. So if I want to delete any pair, if I want to delete or add to this pair, if I want to delete, I'll simply click on this icon right here and delete all of them, right? If I want to delete all of them, right? But if I want to add those deleted pairs back, I'll just simply click on the symbols here, right? When you click on these symbols, okay, look, have a close look now. We have all the financial instruments here. We have the stocks, the funds, the futures, forex, crypto, indices, bonds, economy, options, right? So let's go ahead and type BTC USD. Now, if you type BTC USD under the options, you're not going to have anything displayed for you, right? Just look at the response we got. So if you want BTC USD, you're going to have to click on crypto. When you click on crypto, it's going to display all the BTC pairs for you, right? But I advise people to always select all, right? Select all so that you avoid the situation we had just now, right? Just always select all. Now, when you do this, you're going to have all the BTC pairs listed, right? Now, these names you see beside the BTC, Bitstamp, Coinbase, Index, they are all financial institutions. They are referred to as centralized exchanges. They provide a platform for you to trade Bitcoin. So after you've done your analysis here on TradingView, you can take the parameters you're provided with to either of these exchange and trade, right? So let's go ahead and select Coinbase. So you select the pair by clicking on the plus sign, right? And so let's see, you see I have BTC on my watch list now, right? So let's say I want to add gold again. I want to add gold. Gold is XAA So this is a symbol for gold, XAA right? You go ahead and add it. So let's say I want to add a forex pair, Euro USD, right? Now, remember for cryptocurrency, I said the names of the companies are referred to as centralized exchange, right? Now, for forex pairs or for forex, they are referred to as brokers. Each of these companies you're seeing here are referred to as brokers, right? It means you can analyze based on their chart, take the parameters, go to your MetaTrader and execute the trade. All right. But my preferred platform for analysis is FXCM. FXCM, right? My preferred broker for analysis is FXCM. So you can use FXCM or Wanda, whichever you want, right? So when you've done with all of that, you can have access. So whenever you launch your Tradingview application, you can have access to each of these pairs, right? Without having to search for them every time. All right. So now, a close look on the screen, you're going to see that we have lots of candlesticks here, right? Lots of them. Now, each of these candlesticks tells a story about price. They tells us a story about price. They tell us what price is doing per time, if price is buying or if price is selling, right? So this is a graphical representation of price movement. Now, you can, if you're not comfortable with candlestick, if you don't like how price is represented by candles, you can decide to change it to bars, right? Or you can decide to change it to lines, right? Or you can decide to change it lines with markets, depending on what you want. But I prefer using the candles. I prefer using the candles, right? So whichever you want. So maybe you don't like the color of the candle. Maybe you don't like this red and green. Or personally, I don't like all these grid lines. And I don't want to see this BTC 1 hour symbol on my chart. I mean, there are lots of information here. I just want, a very, very simple chart, right? And also I don't like this indicator down here. So how do you remove all of these things so you can have fewer detail? You just right click, right? If you're using your PC, you can right click. If you're using your phone, you identify or you locate the settings icon, right? And then you click on it. When you click on the settings icon, when you right click, you're going to see remove indicator, right? Click on remove indicator. Click on the remove indicator. You see, the indicator is gone. You see, the chart is better now, right? Let's say I want to remove this grid line. I'll just click on settings, go to canvas. On these grid lines, I'll click on this, remove, reduce the opacity to 0. Click on the second one, reduce the opacity to 0. Now you see that I have a clear chart now, right? But I'm still not comfortable with this BTC symbol, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and uncheck this watermark. Uncheck the watermark, right? Now look, I have a clear chart now. So if I'm not comfortable with this color, I'm going to go back to settings, this time not canvas anymore, but symbols. Click on symbols. When you click on symbols, you're going to have all of these. You're going to have the body, the border, and the wick, right? The body is the main color here of the candle, right? So if I don't want this color, this green and red, I can change the body, the color of the body by this first line here, right? You can actually even uncheck the body of the candle as well. If you don't want any color at all, you can uncheck the colors, right? But I want colors on my body, right? On the body. So I'm just going to go ahead and select black. So I want to use just green and black, right? I'm not going to change the green out, but I'll change the red. I just want green and black, right? Then this second line here is the border, right? I'm just going to leave it at green and black as well. So my borders will be green and black as well, right? Then the last one is the wick. Now the wick is this long line you see attached to the body of the candle, all these long lines here. So I'll change my wick to black and black, right? So my wick is black and black. So this is now my chart. This is what I have now. So guys, this is how my chart looks like now. Let me know in the comment section your favorite color combinations, all right? Now, the next thing we'll be looking at are the tools, right? The tools you need for your analysis on this platform. So the first one is the cursor, right? For the movement of, your navigation around this platform. You can decide to choose this one. Right now, this I'm using the cross. I can decide to choose, use arrow. I can decide to use the dot, right? I can decide to use the dot. You can see, right? You can see, or I can decide to. Well, I think I prefer using the arrow, right? I prefer using the arrow. So the next one is the line tools. The line tools. Now, the line tools are used for drawing line, all forms of lines, right? My favorite here actually is the trend line. The trend line is used to draw any form of line, right? You can use the trend line to basically draw any type of line, be it horizontal, vertical, diagonal. You can use it to draw any type of line. And the basic the basic importance of this trend line is for trend identification, right? You can use it to actually mark a trend. You can use it to tell the direction of the market, right? Just like in this scenario, when you draw a line like this, you already know that, okay, this market is actually selling, right? You saw that this market is actually selling to the downside, right? So that's what the trend line is basically used for. So you're going to click on the star symbol here, right? Add to your favorite. So you're going to add trend line to your favorite. You don't need this way, you don't need all of this, but you need I don't think you need a horizontal line. You don't need a horizontal line, but you need a horizontal way. The horizontal way is used to draw line across your screen, right? Straight horizontal line. Now, the reason why you might need the horizontal line for your for drawing horizontal lines is because the trend line might not give you the kind of accuracy that you need, right? It might not give you the kind of accuracy when you're trying to draw a horizontal line. But this horizontal line, or this horizontal rail, sorry, will give you an accurate drawing, right? It will give you an accurate line, sorry. Same as the vertical line, right? It will also give you a straight vertical line, very straight vertical line, right? So that's that for this. Then the cross line, you can use the cross line if you want to, separate your screen into layouts, into 4 parts. You can use this cross line. Let's go to the next one. So we are done with the line tools now. So these are the ones you're going to select for your line tools. Ignore the rest of them. You don't really need them, right? The next one is the Fibonacci. The only one you need actually in this section or in this segment is just the Fibonacci retracement tool, right? The Fibonacci retracement tool. It is used to actually tell discount zone and premium zone when you want to buy or you want to sell. Let's say you want to buy or you want to sell. I'm going to explain in detail this Fibonacci tool later in the mentorship program, but let me just give a quick explanation, right? The Fibonacci tool is used to identify the premium and the discount zone. Remember, you don't just buy because price is buying, right? Or you don't just sell because price is selling. You look for a zone, right, where you can buy price at a discount and then you sell at a premium. Now, this is the function of this Fibonacci tool. It shows you the premium area where you can buy, and it shows where you can sell, and it shows you the premium the discount zone where you can buy, right? So when you utilize this Fibonacci tool very well, you're always going to be buying at discounts and selling at premiums, all right? So let's go to the next one. The next one is let me delete all these ones so it doesn't look so. So the next section is the projection section, right? The projection section, projections, right? The ones you need here is actually you need the short position and the long position. Now, what is the long position used for? It is used when you want to buy, right? When you want to buy price. Now you place this line, this middle line here, this black line, at the point where you want to buy. Let's say Bitcoin is buying right now. Let's say I want to buy Bitcoin from where price is right now, right? At the current price, I'm going to place the middle line there, and then let's say I want the market to stop to close the position for me or to close the trade for me when price get below this zone, right? When price get to this zone, let me make this a lot darker for you guys, right? So let's say I want to sell, or I want the market to close my losing position when price gets to this line, right? When price gets to the end of this zone, when price gets to the end here, right? And if price decides to go up, if price decides to go up this way after my buy, if price decides to go up, it means I'm in profit, right? This green area means profit. Why this ash area means that it means losses, right? So if price decides to go below this zone, it means you've lost that trade. But if the price is going up, it means you've won that trade. So Fibonacci 2 will tell you where the discount and the premium zone is. Then you use your buy position, right? This buy position now to enter the market, right? Where you want to enter the market, and also your stop loss, your exits, right? Your both exit, either exit at loss or exit at profit, right? So likewise, the short position. The short position is when you want to sell, is when you're saying, okay, price is actually going to sell and not buy, right? If you see price is going to sell, it means you're going to use the sell position, right? In this scenario, it means if price comes down, this way, you are in profit, right? It means you made money. But if price decide to go up this way and cross this line here and gets to the end of this ash area, it means you've lost that trade. All right, you've lost that trade. So I think this is the most used. These are the most used tools, right? The trend line tool and these two tools, right? These buying and sell positions, they are the most used to, as far as I know, for all traders, really. I think so. Because every trader will have to buy and sell. And if you're buying and selling, you have to use either the buy and the sell positions, right? So they are more like the most used to. So the next one is the brushes. The next one are the brushes, sorry. You already know what brushes are used for, right? You already know what brushes are used for. So the only one, okay. So I don't think you really need a brush. Right? But you need the arrow. You're going to check the arrow, right? This arrow is used to point a direction. Let's say you want to make reference to a zone. Let's say price is coming down. Let's say you want to like point out this zone that, okay, this is where price is going to come, and you want to more like a projection that, okay, you're predicting that price is going to come here, right? So while price is yet to come to this zone, you can just do something like this. So like, make a projection, but I don't really use it. So you can take it out. I really don't use it, honestly. So I'm just going to take it out, right? Another one is this rectangle tool. You need a rectangle tool. The rectangle tool is used to draw rectangles, right? And the rectangles basically are used to mark out zones. Let's say you want to buy from a certain area or you want to sell from a certain area. You can just place your rectangle tool so that when price gets to that zone, you'll be looking for your buys or your sells, right? Remember, when we were discussing in our last video, I taught you guys that the reference point for expansion, right, is an order block. So let's say you're projecting that price is going to come to this order block, right? If you haven't watched that video, check the link in this video and watch it so you can have a better understanding of what I'm saying, all right? So let's say price is coming to this zone. Let's say this is the expansion order block, right? This is where price expanded from. So let's say you're projecting that price is going to come to this zone and then sell off again. So instead of you writing anything or doing any other thing here, you can just use your rectangle tool to mark out this zone so that when price gets to this zone, when price gets into this rectangle or into this box, is it a rectangle? I don't know, but it's a rectangle too. When price gets into this box, right, you'll be looking for your sells. You'll be looking for confirmation, and then you take a trade and sell downwards, all right? So this is the use of the rectangle tool. The next one is the part two, right? This part two is important as well. This part two is used for the identification of trend. So let's say, for example, remember I already said something similar about the trend line, but what makes this one different is this one gives you more detail about the trend identification, right? You can use it to mark out a trend precisely, right? For example, this is a downtrend making series of higher highs and higher lows, right? This is price going down And you can use these tool to project the direction of price, right? So this is what I'm anticipating. For example, let's say I want to make a projection right now, having marked out my the trend that price already portrayed, right? I can come up now with a projection that this is the next thing that price is going to do, right? Based on the data I'm provided with. All right. So that's that. Then the circle tool is used for drawing circles, right? You can also use it to highlight a certain area you're interested in, right? Maybe price is coming to this area and you're really interested in this particular area. Just a tiny part of it, right? Let's say just a tiny part of it. You can decide to use it, right? Or you can decide to use it to highlight a whole swing structure, right? You can use it to highlight a swing structure, and then you pay attention to whatever price is doing within that swing, right? So you can make decision either to buy or to sell. All right, so that's for, okay, then the curve tool, I don't really use this one. You don't need it. Honestly, you don't need it. The next one is the text tool. Okay, with the text tool, you can, add text to your chart, right? You can add text to your chart. Now, let me write my name. This is my name, Valentine. So let's say I want to, write my name somewhere here. I can decide to just place it here, drag it here, whatever you want, or whatever you want to write. Or let's say you want a reminder, maybe after you've done your analysis, you want to write something on the chart that, would that you can come back to maybe after some time, right? You can just decide to just pull down in writing. Maybe you say, oh, okay, you can just write something like, I'm looking to sell. Let's say, for example, now you use your rectangle tool to highlight this order block, for example, and then you add text, right? You just add text here, and you say, I'm looking to sell from this zone, or you just write sales, right? So that when you come back to your chart next time, so once you look at this, you already know why. Or maybe when you share your chart with someone else, and the person will already know that, okay, it means you want to sell from this zone, right? So this is how you use the text tool, right? And the next thing is the comment tool. The comment tool, you can use the comment tool to also write the comment about a particular zone, about about a particular area on the chart, right? And you can move it around as well. You can move it around. So you don't need the rest of them. And also this one, the emojis, right? Some, I don't know, I don't use them, but some persons might, want to use them. So you can add emoji to your chart as well, right? You can just click on anyone, and you can add stickers as well. You can add it to your chart if you like it. All right, so that's that about the tools. That's all there is about the tools. You don't need all of this one. This one is for zooming in and zooming out. You don't really need all these tools. This one is used to lock the tools, all your analysis, and yeah. So the next important feature we'll be talking about here are the alerts, right? The alerts. Is it alerts or alerts? Whichever it is, right? So this is used to, now you can actually set price. Let's say, for example, you don't want to stay on your chart all day, right? But you're looking for opportunities in the market, and probably you've identified a zone or a particular price where you want to sell from, right? Just like you go into the market. If the price is too high, you can decide to walk away and come back some other time, right? But you can tell the shop guy to call you when the price drops. That's how it works here as well. So let's say you're waiting for BTC to drop to a point, to a particular price before you buy. You can decide to set an alarm or an alert on that particular price. You can decide to say, let's say I want to buy BTC at 90,000. Currently BTC is at 93,000, and I want to buy at 90,000. I can just type the price, right? And set the parameters. Do I want to be reminded once or every time the price gets to 90,000, right? And then the expiration dates. Do you have a time limit or a time range for that, or a time duration for that? and then you write the alert name, right? You can say BTC alert, right? BTC alert. You can decide to make it this way or whatever. You can write a message to also remind you of the analysis or, and all of that. So this is what the alert is used for. It's also important as well. The next thing is the replay button, right? The replay button. Now, this replay feature is very important it helps in, simulation of price. Let's say, for example, now you can use this to cut price. You can cut price to wherever you want, right? And just watch how price is playing out. So if you want to have an experience of the real market, right, how price plays out, you can decide to use this replay to actually cut price. But this replay tool is only available for premium subscribers, right? Remember, I have to subscribe my Tradingview just for you guys. That shows how much I love you guys and care about you guys, right? I have to subscribe this channel, this Tradingview, just so I could show you guys how to use this replay tool, right? But personally, I don't need to use it, right? Because I use the free version of Tradingview for my analysis, so I don't really need it. So you can, like I already said, you use it to get a real, the simulated experience of the market, how price moves or how price gets to your entry zones, how price reacts, and with these you would, have a better understanding. Or also you use it for backtesting. We are going to talk about backtesting much later, right? But these two can also be used for that. And then the next thing here are the time frames. The next thing we're going to talk about here are the time frames. I believe you're seeing 1M, 3M, 5M, 15M, and you're wondering what this means. These are called time frames. Remember, what you're seeing here, the candles, is the representation of price in respect to time, right? Now, right now is on 1H. My time here is 1H. This 1H means that it takes 1 hour for each of these candles to be formed, right? It takes 1 hour for each of these candles to be formed. So if I go to 2H now, it means 2 hours, right? That means each of these candles you're seeing takes 2 hours to be formed. Now, you can also go to D, which means day, right? It means each of these candles you're seeing here takes 1 day or took 1 day to be formed, right? And the higher I go, the lesser the candles. You can see the higher I go, the lesser the candles, right? Because each of these candles takes about, now I'm on W. This W means 1 week, right? This M means 1 month. Then we have 1 year, we have 6 months, right? Now each of these candles that has been formed took 6 months. Now, this one right now that is playing out would complete its 6 months in 1 day and 12 hours, right? Which is the end of this year, right? The end of this year, because I'm recording this video on the 30th of December. So the 6 months, this candle is going to be completed tomorrow, right? Tomorrow. So you see, each of these candles takes 1 week. 1 month. Now, if I decide to pick just one of these candles, let me pick just this candle, this last one that's trying to form, right? Let me just mark this one out and see how many candles will be inside of it when I decide to, go to maybe 1 hour or 1 day, right? Remember, this is just one candle I just highlighted. Now, let's go to 1 day and see. You see how many candles are in this one candle that we picked on the 6 month, right? If you decide to go lower, you can see how many candles now. You can see now, you can't even count them anymore. You see? So this is what time frame means. It just shows you, it tells you story about price at a particular point in time. All right. So the next thing we're going to talk about, which is probably the last thing we'll be talking about here, is the indicators, right? Indicators. Now, indicators are actually, I don't want to really, go deep into indicators, but indicators are more like used by some traders to, as a way of strategy, right? They use it as strategy and also as confluence to their trading strategy as well, right? So that's basically what indicators are used for. And also, it states or tell the level of a thing, right? It tells the level of the So indicators are mathematical formulas that is used to actually provide price, to provide data on price, right? It shows the shift in market direction. It could tell the elements of price and their reference points, such as reversal, expansion, and all of those. It can even provide signals. There are some indicators that can tell you exactly where to buy, where to sell, and all of that, right? But I don't use indicators. I'm a price action trader. I only use price action for my analysis, right? So we're not going to be talking so much about indicators because you don't need them for the sake of this mentorship, all right? So please go ahead and answer this quiz in the comment section, and I'll check out your comment and react to it. And also, if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe and share this video with your friends. Also like this video so that other persons can have the opportunity to learn as well, all right? So see you in the next video. We're going to be talking about about market structure and how you can use or understand market structure, how to be positioned to take advantage of the opportunities that price provides you, right? So see you in the next video. Don't go nowhere, all right?